All right, today I'm going to show you how to do some research. Whatever it is that you're researching, I'm going to focus particularly on Maine today and things you need to find for Maine studies. So once you get to your library website, you all should have the library website at the top, your bookmarks. If you click on it, OTES library should be right at the top. You can also get to it through the RSU 34 website under Old Town Elementary School, and then library in the menu. So once you're here, I'm going to show you some of the best spots to find what you need to find. This is the home page, and you would go to Maine, and once you're on the Maine page, you would go to this right here. It's maine.gov, mainekids.gov. Once you click on there, most of your things, if you click on About Maine, you might go to famous people and you might find a famous person that you're looking for. They might be here. If you don't see who you want there, you would go to back and click on history. On history, it has a great list of many of the things that you are looking for. Early inhabitants, discovery and colonization, French and Indian Wars, Revolutionary Wars, statehood, Northeast boundary dispute, economic development, the Maine law, Civil War, three giants, industrial growth, and Maine politics today. And then it goes through all of that. When you're doing your research and you're jotting down notes, make sure you're not copying word for word. Obviously, you might want to copy things that are important, locations and people and dates, those specific things you want to make sure you're putting down, but you're not taking a whole paragraph and writing it down just like they have it there. That is plagiarism, and you do not want to do that. So just take the key points and jot down some bullets of what you're looking for. If you don't find what you want to find here, then you're going to go back to the Maine page and check out maine.gov. So this is not the kids version, it's the regular version. And you might find something on here that you would not find on the other one, like ice storm of 1998. Let's see that. You might not find that on there, but you might find some information here about the ice storm. Another place to find, if you go back here, if you go to research, once on research, go to Digital Maine Library. You also can reach the mainekids.gov page right here. But if you scroll all the way down to World Book Kids, and it'll load. And this site I found in particular, the people that you're searching for, you would find it here. Like John Cabot. So Cabot, you want to put their last name first, John, and it's just popping up there too. And you would search. So make sure you put their last name, comma, their first name. And then you click here, John Cabot, and then it would have some information about John Cabot. And the cool thing about World Book Kids, is that it actually reads it to you. So when you click
John Cabot was an Italian navigator who sailed across the Atlantic Ocean in 1497.
So this is a cool feature of World Book Kids. You will mostly find the people that you're looking for on World Book Kids. Now, you might have looked at mainekids.gov, you might have looked at maine.gov, and you might have looked at World Book Kids, and you just can't find any information about the Portland Fire or how Maine was established. So there are some times where you will need to do a Google search, but you need to make sure when you are doing a Google search that you're doing it safely and you make sure your sources are credible. So which means you make sure where you're reading it from is a good source and a reliable source for what you're looking for. So if you go to Google and you do the Great Portland Fire, I'm going to put Portland, Maine, because there are some other Portlands, Portland, Maine. And then you go right here. I've already looked at it. So a good thing to look for is if you see a website that has .org. That's a great clue that it's probably going to be a more credible source than, not necessarily all .coms are bad, but when you're doing research, you want to find something that is a little more credible. So this right here is portlandlandmarks.org. And if you click on it, it will bring you to information about the Great Portland Fire. So there are some times when you do need to use Google. Just make sure you're being careful about it and you're being safe. Like let's say University of Maine established. And you click there. 1865. There might be some information about UMaine, and it's umaine.edu. Again, we're looking at that ending there, edu, org. Those are all great endings with reliable sources. Just be careful about .coms and where you're finding that for your research. UMaine history. And so again, Google searching shouldn't be your first search, but if you can't find anything when you're searching all the other resources and databases, by all means, check out Google and see if you can find something about what you need to find. So happy researching!